Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your no repeat dumbbell fire workout. In this workout, we're gonna get your entire body working for strength and for cardio, and we'll be doing it in a no repeat format. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our bodies warm. We're gonna keep this warm up pretty short so we can keep this workout short. But the first thing we wanna do is get our body's core temperature up, get the blood flowing, get the energy up, get our muscles warm, and get everything ready to move. So we'll get a little bit of movement prep, some mobility work, get our bodies moving in the movement patterns that we're gonna be using before we add those weights. Let's roll those shoulders to the back. You can see I have 3 different sets of weights today. My 20-pound, 10-pound, and 15-pound dumbbells. You use whatever you have available to you. Let's take it with a big Y and then a big hinge right here. Arms out wide right here. So if you only have 1 set of weights, that is totally fine. If you have a couple of options, I encourage you to go heavy, and I will be cueing you as when we may wanna go heavier or a little lighter. Let's keep that going, and let's take it to a nice T right here. Arms out wide. Getting that hinge, driving the hips to the back. And one more, we're gonna take it straight up to an I. So right here, not arching the back, but getting that hinge. One more. And then let's step it out wide right here. Reach it up, reach it down, reach it up. You don't have to get super low. Again, we're just waking up our body here, getting everything ready to go. So today's workout is gonna be a fun one. It is no repeat. So once we're done with something, we're done with it. Let's hold it here. Just shift your weight side to side. You can just do a little here or get those arms involved. What we're doing is every exercise has 3 30-second rounds, back to back to back. Let's take those arms out wide, flat back down, and round it up. And within that, we'll be adding on as we go. So you always have the option just to keep the back to basics, which is your very first exercise. So your first exercise, back to basics for 30 seconds. Let's hold it here and stretch your back as you roll those shoulders forward. Second 30 seconds, we add some intensity. Maybe we're adding on something different or taking it to a power version. So same exercise, different variation. So it is different, no repeat. Let's roll those hips right here. You don't have to get them up super high. Third round is what we call our fire round, and that is where we bring the heat. Add a little squat to it. In that fire round, again, we'll either add some power or we'll add on to that first or second exercise, so it'll be different, but in the same movement pattern. So again, if you want to, you can always just keep that first or second move. Let's take those feet, tap them back right here. So back to basics, add some intensity, bring the fire. 3 rounds of 30 seconds, and then you are done with it. We're continuing to tap back. Let's hold this one here, press that heel down nice and wide with that stance. You can keep it here. You can drop it low if that feels good, or you can bring it all the way down and reach it up, reach through. Little world's greatest stretch. So lots of options within this workout. I'm gonna encourage you to be where you are today. That's something I always say. Go ahead and step out of that one. Press that heel down again, nice and wide with that stance. Stay here, or drop it here, or take it here. So be where you are today means where are you in your fitness journey? Maybe you're just starting out or you're getting back into it. So do what's best for you. If you can from here, take it back to either the all fours position or that high plank. A little forward and back, either way on your knees or your toes, just to get the core fired up. And be where you are today also means where you are today. How are you feeling today? Let's go ahead and take it to one side. You can drop that knee down if you want, or you can rotate from the plank position, up to you. Knee or toes. One more. And then let's go ahead and walk those hands back and slowly round it up. Take your time coming up out of that, and we'll do a little tap and reach across. So right here, Just finishing with some little stretches and getting that heart rate up. So 30 seconds for everything. Most of them will be back to back to back. I'll preview the move right before, you'll know all 3 rounds. A few of them will have a quick little breather in between if we need it or we need to change our setup, all right? So let's get it done. It's 2 long circuits. That is all we've got, team. I promise you, you're gonna have fun with this workout and it's gonna be over before you know it. Your workout, you do you. Challenge yourself, but in a way that is good for you. All right, so we're gonna grab 2 medium dumbbells, something that you can squat but also do a bicep curl with. So I'm gonna go with my 10s. Watch me first. Your first 30 seconds is just your basic squat, and then you're gonna do a bicep curl at the top. When we add on that intensity, we're gonna go squat, curl, add a press, 1 dumbbell or 2. When we take it to the fire, we're gonna do a little clean, squat and press, but you have options. Let's get it done, 30 seconds, squat and curl. Sit low, up, bicep curl. Think about getting low, driving up out of the legs, then curling the weights towards your chest, towards your shoulders. You don't have to rush this. Your heart rate's gonna get up either way. And again, if you wanna keep this move the whole time, you can. If you wanna add that press at the top, we're gonna add it in 5 seconds. Here we go. So we're going squat, we're going curl, we're going press, all the way back down. Squat, curl, press. Only 30 seconds here. And then when we bring the fire, we're gonna take it to the clean. The clean is a power version of that curl. You can always just keep what we're doing right here. Or if you wanna add the power, we're adding it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Clean, squat, press. So your clean comes first. Curl, squat, power. Whatever you're doing, good form. So if you feel like you can't get the clean, which is a little hinge, power it up, then you just keep the squat and the curl, or the squat, curl, and press. 10 seconds, fire round. The good news is you have a full 30-second rest coming in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, team. So that's what it looks like, 30, 30, and 30, but we get a 30-second breather after that last round because we need it. That's where we really push your heart rate and push your body. Watch me with your next round. You're gonna go 1 heavy dumbbell. If you don't have 1 heavy, maybe go 2 in 1 hand. We're gonna start with your bent over row. We're gonna add row into a lunge, then we're doing a power lunge. So join me here, grab that weight, core engage, hinge it. Right here, heavy, bring it up, drop it down. So nice flat back, core's engaged. I'm pulling the weight towards my hip. I have my 20 pounds here. These are strong muscles. You're keeping low with the chest. So you're using those big muscles along your spine. We got 10 seconds. What we're gonna add to it is a lunge, and we're gonna add it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me here. Row, up, lunge. Drop it down. Row. So it's 2 parts. Lunge. Row with the hinge. Stand up straight. Lunge it back. If that's not right for you, you can just do a little tap back, or you can just keep the row. Now you can keep this. What we're gonna add is what we call our power row and lunge. I want you to watch me once. 1 more right here. Watch me. We're going everything down, everything up. Right here, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Power, low to high. The trick with this is you gotta keep that chest low the whole time. Drive up through the heel. So push with your legs, pull with your arms. I know, I feel it too. If it starts to feel like too much, do one or the other. Just the lunge or just the row. Here we go. 10 seconds. Yes, you can. Breathe, team. Power pull, power lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, set it down. Fire round. We felt the leg, we felt the back. Again, a lot of these are compound movements. So I really want you to think, if it feels like too much, or you feel like you don't have good balance, or you feel like you're losing your form, slow it down, just pick one, or go with that back to basics. Speaking of, we're gonna go to that other side. Bend over row and lunge, power lunge and row. Let's get it done. Get set, core engaged, hinge it, 3, 2, 1, up and down right here. And we'll get a quick 5 or so second breather before we do that last power lunge and row. So that way you have time to rest your back and get set. I know sometimes when we're rushing to get into it, I like to give you a little reminder of what we're doing. If this arm needs to be out to give you a nice flat back, that helps. Yes, team. Can we take it? Here we go. Row, stand up, drop it down, lunge. Step it back in, halfway, hinge, row. So we're really sneaking in a little kickstand deadlift and then stand up out of it, right? A little extra burn for the glute, for that booty. Yes, and down. Whoo! Breathe. And down. Let's get one more. All right, breathe for just a few seconds. Watch me for your reminder. Any of what you just did, or down and up, 30 seconds. Power lunge, power row. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Drop it down, pull it up. Remember, you gotta keep your chest low, but open. I'm not rounding in that back. So eyes up, flat back, push out of the leg, pull strong, weight towards your hips. I know you're not sure what you're feeling, right? That leg is burning in the front, but that arm and back are burning on the side. Let's get it done for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, you guys. Woo! Breathe. Every circuit, catch your breath. How's that heart rate? Ooh, mine is up there, team. Every round has only 3 exercises. Remember, every exercise has 3 variations. So this is the last of this circuit. And we have one more circuit, guys. Whew. All right, so take it here. Catch your breath. We're taking it down on the mat. Again, I'm gonna go to my medium or lighter dumbbells because we're gonna be doing a chest fly right here. We're gonna start with a little core, then we're gonna add the fly. So meet me down on the mat and watch me here. Here we are, team. So you're gonna start with the weights up top and you're gonna lower those legs one at a time. Now I want you to think about the core, but I want you to tighten up those legs, squeeze in the inner thighs. Then we're gonna add opposite arm, opposite leg in an alternating fly. Woo! Then we're gonna put them all together, legs down together if you want. Everything comes up. That's our power fly and leg lower. Join me on the mat if you're not here already. You can always do one leg on the ground. Maybe that's a better option for you and you wanna switch it. But let's start with just the core. So weights or no weights, here or here. Here we go. One leg down, squeeze it out. Now, again, if you need to modify, you can keep your feet on the ground. You'll still get the core. Maybe that's better for where your core is right now. If you can, alternate those legs, flex the feet, tighten out your quads, your hamstrings, and then imagine that you're bringing those inner thighs and that deep core and pelvic floor together. We're not just flimsy, low in the legs. Here we go. Now we're gonna go right arm, left leg. Take it down, feel that pull, back to center. Left arm, right leg. Yes, it's challenging in a different way, right? We're trying to go wide with that weight, but if that feels too heavy, you can always bend your elbow just a bit. And again, if you need to do just the upper or just the core, you can do that too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest for just a second. Eyes on me. Here's what we got. 2 arms with our fly, and if you can, 2 legs with our leg lower, and if you want, everything comes up and in. 30 seconds, power. 3, 2, 1. Everything down, everything up. Everything down, yes you can. Take it down. Oh, I know. If that is not right for your core, keep the alternating or just do the upper. Lots of upper body push, lots of core stability and movement through the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ha ha ha. Abs and arms, I know. Woo! All right, abs and arms. We finished that circuit, but we are gonna do one thing in between, and that is our deadlift into our swing. So a little mini round. I don't want you to go into the swing, and we're gonna do it with dumbbells, but if you have a kettlebell, you can certainly add it in. But this is our little bonus in between circuit. So here's what we got. I'm gonna go with my heavies for my deadlift and my mediums for my swing. So your deadlift is here, shoulders back, right here. When you get to the swing, which we'll break in between, you can do one heavy in the center, right here. Maybe you're most comfortable with that. Or you can do 2 medium to heavy ski or swing, right here. Up to you. If you're not feeling the swing or you've never done it, you just keep your deadlift for another set of 30. So 30 seconds deadlift, 30 seconds swing. Let's get it done. Then we get water, team, I promise. All right, here we go. Shoulders back, core engaged. 30 seconds, down, stand up straight. Take it down, stand up straight. So those weights go close to the front of the legs. You don't have to get all the way to the floor, but when you do, I want you to paint the front of the legs, right? Imagine that you're painting, so those weights aren't getting all the way out here. We're keeping them close. Stand up straight. Connect with that deep core, with that pelvic floor at the top. You don't have to squeeze or come forward with it. Just connect. Last one. All right, team, so now we're into that swing. Again, 1 dumbbell in the center, power it up, or ski or swing here. That's what I'm gonna go for, but you do you. 30 seconds. This one just has your back to basics and your fire. This is your intensity and your fire. So up to you, deadlift, single or double swing. Let's hinge it, let's prep it. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, power up, let it drop. Remember, with any swing, use your breath at the top. Power, lock it out. Here we go. Yes, you can, I know. Especially that skier, I tend to feel my arms wanting to lift, but I'm gonna use the back of my body. 4, 5, 4, fire, 3, 2, 1, swing and relax. Oh man, I got all of these dumbbells out here. Catch your breath. Oh man. Let's get some water, team. Woo! Cheers, y'all. Catch your breath here. Shake those arms out. One more circuit, same idea. 3 exercises that have 3 variations, 30 seconds. Let's take it over here. All right, team, I'm gonna move some things out of my way. So we are going to start with triceps. No, we're gonna start with the plie into triceps. So watch me here. Just your lower body to start. I know it's tired. Plie, so you can go heavier if you want. Then we're gonna take 1 or 2 dumbbells and do tricep and plie, right? Tricep and plie. When we put them together, all the way down, all the way up. So the in-between has a little press. All right, you can go 2 dumbbells or 1. Let's start with just your plie. Drop it down, here we go. So it's plie, plie, press and triceps, and then plie and triceps. I know it feels kind of backwards. Usually we're adding on that last one, but we're gonna intensify, we're gonna bring the fire in those triceps by taking that press out, keeping it over your head. If you need to switch to 1 dumbbell at that point, makes sense, go for it. We just want those arms to burn. And if going over your head doesn't feel good for you, just do the press. Let's bring them here, 1 dumbbell or 2. Plie, press, triceps. Again, if you don't feel comfortable with the tricep part, just keep the elbows in, just get the press. If you wanna take the plie out, that works too. Elbows in, slow and controlled. We're not rushing it. We're gonna switch to just the triceps and just your plie in 3, 2. Hold it at the top. Everything down, everything up. We're not rushing this. Behind the heads and up. If that feels like too much, pick one. Just your plie or just your tris, or do what I'm gonna do and switch to one. Wait, here we go. You're still gonna get that burn, right? Elbows in, core engaged. Woo! Yes, team. I know. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Woo! Back of the arms, right? Upper body push, lower body, inner quads, glutes. All right, team, good burn. Here's what we got. We got another right side, left side. We're gonna start with our push lunge. Do you remember this? Straight leg in the back. We're gonna lean into it. We're gonna push out of it. So you're not dropping that knee at all. All right, let's start with that. Then we're gonna add a reverse fly on this side. When we get to the other side, we're gonna add a lat sweep. Then we're gonna put them together and we're gonna do a little leg lift with it. All right, I think you're gonna like it. All right, team, so push lunge. Again, go with something medium, not your heaviest, but let's take it here. Push lunge, here we go. Forward, push out of it. That's the idea. It's kind of like a half hinge, half lunge, then push out of it. Nice wide stance, but watch my back leg. It's not dropping down, and I'm not doing a full hinge. So it's kind of a cross between your kickstand deadlift and a regular lunge, right? And here, yes you can. We're gonna add a reverse fly, holding at the bottom. Watch me here. Down, push out of it, join me. Down, push out of it, yes you can. Boom. Ha. I know. Boom. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna give you that quick rest because I want you to watch me on this one. I want you to either do alternating or together, but we're gonna do a little lift, cross behind, curtsy. Lift, cross behind. I know that's a lot, so if you wanna just do the curtsy or just do the lift, you can do that too. Don't overthink it. Upper and lower. Let's get it done, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift, curtsy, back to center. Lift, curtsy. I'm gonna come back to center in between because I know then I get set, right? If you need to, one at a time. Lift. Too many parts, Amy. This is probably the one that you're gonna tell me in the comments. I never quite got it, but that's okay, right? I wanna get that curtsy so we get that transverse plane. And lots of sneaky core. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Oh man, there's always one exercise, right? Give your hands a break. Always one exercise that we're like, in the middle of it, I'm like, maybe that was too many things. And then you guys leave me a comment and you either tell me you loved it or you couldn't figure it out, but it was hard. All right, team, so going to the other side, here's the difference. Push lunge, lat sweep. So we're lifting with the tris and our back, push to the ceiling, back down. When we get them together, up, curtsy. I actually think that's gonna make a lot more sense than the reverse fly. All right, catch your breath. We are so close, we're going to the mat after this. Here we go, push lunge, nice and wide, stationary, here we go. Push, drive out of it, shoulders back. And up, yes you can. And breathe. Down and up. Core engaged, remember it's a cross between a kickstand deadlift, but a wide stance like a lunge. 2 more, hip distance apart. Sometimes I get really off when I'm diagonal like that. Here we go. So you're gonna plunge, lat sweep, drive out of it. So 2 separate parts. Lunge, lat sweep, drive out of it. Down. Slow and controlled. That front leg has the control, but then I want you to sweep it, pulling with your back and your triceps and the back of your body. Yes, you can. We're gonna get a rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest for a second. Last 30-second round. Again, watch me here. Lat sweep, little leg lift, cross behind, center. Little leg lift, cross behind. Don't overthink it. If one doesn't make sense, just find what makes sense to your body. Last 30 seconds. Then we go to the mat. Here we go. Lift and sweep, curtsy, center. Lift and sweep, curtsy. Maybe it makes more sense just to do a sweep, curtsy. Oh, that would make sense, Amy, right? Sweep. If you want to add the lift right here, thank you guys for always being willing to try new things. Take it up. Yes, one more. Burn. Oh, man. Woo. Breathe, team. Shake that out. Meet me down on the mat. Here's what we got. We're gonna go with a chest press, right? Upper body push, triceps, shoulders, chest. We're gonna do a little bicycle. So if you wanna keep it standing, you can do a shoulder press, or you can take it just to a march, something medium to heavy because these muscles are strong. Meet me on the mat. I'm gonna show you your 3 variations right here. So close to being done, team. All right, so press and bicycle, we're here. If you wanna modify, you can just do a march, or you can do a bridge, up to you. Then we're gonna take it, right here. We're gonna do a press and a lift, then a bicycle, keeping the shoulders up. Press and lift. So we're adding a little lift. If that feels like too much, I just want you to slow it down. And then we've got our power bicycle. We're gonna drop them down, just your core. All right, I know it feels a little backwards, but we're gonna get it done. Join me here. Press and bicycle, 3, 2, 1. Get the rhythm. I like to go one leg out as we go up, other leg out as we go in. I know it kind of feels like we're starting with the hardest one. I wanted that for this one because we're finishing strong and I want to get that core burning on the end. We'll give our arms a little break for that last round. Now if you want, you're gonna do the press first. Here we go. Press and lift if you want. Lower, bicycle, bicycle. So a little different. Get that power coming up. Crunch is optional. You can just keep it here. Power. Here. Power. If you're doing the crunch, watch that neck. I want you to pull with the core. Yes. One more. Drop those weights. No weights on this one. You can do your march or your bridge or your bicycle. 30 seconds. Let's burn out those abs. 3, 2, 1. Not fast. I want it controlled, but deep core right here, team. We are so close. I know those quads are burning, right? Legs gotta work out, arms gotta work out, everything gotta work out. Whoo! 10 seconds. Twist for the core. We want that rotational movement, just like we were getting with the curtsy. Transverse plane. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team. Catch your breath. Water if you need it. Meet me back on the mat. Yep, I said it. Quick sip of water. All right, team. Those are our 2 circuits. But I think we got time for a bonus move. And guess what? You don't need any of these weights for your bonus move. Here's what we got. We're getting core. We're getting core and upper. We're getting core and lower. All of it working together. I want you to watch me here. Get a little stretch for those hip flexors while you're here. All right, so we've got our climber or our knees coming in. You can do all of this standing if you want. I'll show you that reason. This is your bonus move, but 3 rounds of 30, all right? So your climber is here, here, here. Then we're gonna add the upper. Down, down, up, up. You can rest your knees if you need to be here. Then we're taking it to a pop-up to a plank, all right? 30 seconds. So all core, core and upper, core and lower. We're gonna get a quick 5-second stretch in between to rest our wrist, then we're gonna go for it. If you're doing it standing, here, here, and then squat. Bring it up, all right? Join me here, 30, 30, and 30 bonus move, because we always have time for a bonus move. It's all fire. There's no one fire round, it's a fire bonus move. Let's go for it again. 5-second rest for our wrist, but I want you to give it your all because this is it, team. Let's get a lot of core on this. Starting with the knees coming across or cross climber in that high plank. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And I'm gonna feel it right along with you guys. I know, I feel those legs, feel those quads and hip flexors. If you start to get tired, I want you to focus on range of motion and movement, right? Don't be here and be tired, be here and be tired. Keeping it controlled. We got 10 seconds till we get our 5-second rest. Stay lifted in your core. Yes, you can. Don't give up on me now because we are so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, stretch. Big stretch, rest your wrist. If you need to be on your knees for this one, or your knees, or your toes, but we're going down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. I gave you more than 5, that's okay. Here we go, team. 30 seconds, plank press, right here. Down, down, up, up. And you can tell I'm not gonna go fast with it. I'm gonna tighten out my legs, my glutes, my core. I'm gonna get my upper body doing the work. As I push with my arms, I'm gonna pull with that core. Yes, you can. Down, down, up, up. Yes. Arms and abs. And cardio always. Fire, round 3, 2, stretch. All right, team, this is it. Plank, pop up. You know it, you love it. You can either walk it up, get low, or pop it up. Or jump one, walk the other. 30 seconds, last time. Here we go. And back, yes you can. And back, or if you want, walk it up. Walk it back. Strong legs, strong core, strong arms. Again, notice I'm not going super fast. I'm gonna focus on form. Wide with my legs and my hips, low into my heels, strong in my core. Yes, you can. Hang with me. Yes, last one. Boom. Oh, man. Come down in that child's pose. Woo, big stretch, team. Yes. Sit back here, nice and long. Whew. Nice work, everybody. I know, I feel it too. Come up onto all fours. If your wrists need a break, you can come here or stay in that child's pose, roll through your back. Whew. That bonus, man, all fire, right? I looked at this workout and I thought we have a lot of compound movements for upper and lower, upper and core, but we don't have a lot that really focuses on the core. Roll back under your feet. So I wanted our bonus to be core focused, but also bring the fire. And of course, also get upper and lower. Pedal those feet, whether or not hands are on the ground or here. Whoo, do you feel it? I do. I hope you do too. Breathe. Shake it out right here, team. We're gonna keep this cool down short because I wanna get you out of here. Let's take those arms up, reach over to the side. Big stretch. Leave me a comment. Again, I love hearing from you. Tell me how you're feeling. Are you feeling energized? Are you feeling happier? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling all of it? That's me. Are you feeling like that sweep and lift and curtsy was too many parts? Me too. If you're new here, we don't do too many crazy things like that. We just like to get creative, take it across. I just like to give you variations so we keep it fun, we keep it interesting, especially when we're in this no repeat format. Notice how we sneak in the repetition, the reps, but we make it no repeat. It's never the same thing, but you get repetition of movement patterns, which is what we want. Stretch it out right here. Whew. Make sure you get some more flexibility and mobility on your own. I have tons of mobility workouts, including short ones and stretching workouts. So make sure you get those. And of course, leave me a comment, leave me a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, join us in the BodyFit by Amy app over in the BodyFit Athletic Club. That is our private community where you get all the extras. I would love to get to know you there. Thank you for joining me for this workout. Whoo, roll those wrists. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your no repeat dumbbell fire workout. Great job, everybody.